7 of our diet journey. So tell me, how are you doing? Really, how are you doing? Because they say the first week is really the hardest to get through because you get defeated. You know, you're just like, oh, I want this, or you have certain foods that you just enjoy, and they're all the wrong foods for a diet, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, well, let's not beat ourselves up over that, okay? Because once okay, like the other day, my husband walks into the kitchen and he catches me in this big, oh, I hate to admit it, but it's a big 2-layer cake, okay? And I had a fork and I had just taken a slice down a little bit of it, and I've got this fork ready to go in my mouth, and it was this cake. Oh, it was so delicious. No, I didn't eat half the cake. Okay, there's 5 in our family. I literally had one bite. I mean, it's just, look at that. Oh, the icing, it is as good as it looks. Okay, I'm telling you, I lie not. My conscience bearing me witness, okay? It was so delicious. I might have had 2 bites, maybe. Okay, but I'm telling you, it was so good. And see, sometimes we want to just beat ourselves up over it, and so we're like, well, forget it. I'm going to throw the towel in now. I mean, I already had a bite. May as well go for the whole cake. No, don't do that, okay? We need to have a moderation. We need to exercise a little bit of restraint sometimes. If we want some cake, sometimes 1 or 2 bites is all that we need to satisfy that craving. Now, I want you guys to listen to this one verse. It's in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, and it might help you out, okay? It says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Yes, this is a spiritual principle, and it's talking about pushing forward towards the mark with Jesus. But we can apply that in our physical lives as well. And especially in dieting and exercise, because it is easy to grow weary and it is easy to give up, because you see these things that you really enjoy eating and you just know, oh, I know I can't eat that because, you know, it's X amount of calories, and it's like having your entire week's worth of calories in that one little meal, okay? But don't grow weary in sticking with it. Do you know, King David, several times in the Bible, it says that, and David encouraged his heart, and he did this in different ways. And there's different ways that we can encourage our own heart too. Sometimes let's ask the Lord for help. Lord, please help me. Please encourage me to continue on, to continue exercising, because honestly, guys, some days I just don't feel like we're working out or going for a walk or doing this or doing that. But I ask the Lord to encourage me, to help me. And then there are some things that he'll just say, why don't you just do this? And sometimes it's just going for a walk, or just go and do this. Maybe it's a bike ride. It's something simple, but it's not like a full out blown workout routine in the gym, okay? I mean, and sometimes that just seems overwhelming to us. Like, I just don't feel like doing that. But you know what? Don't throw the towel in on it just because you've got one day where you've just kind of got down in the gutter, or you really went all out and had this extravagant meal, or going overboard eating stuff. Guys, you can get right back on track, like we were just talking about. It's just one meal, or it's just one day. You can jump right back in it. The Lord can help you. He can help you to move forward and to reach those goals. Because you know what? Sometimes, like with me, I was saying, like at the beginning, I've got between 40 and 50 pounds to lose, all right, and to take off. And it's really easy to kind of minimize that and say, well, you know, it's only 40 or 50, you know, and when you're at your goal weight, and then you're starting to slowly put on the pounds, it's real easy to kind of like dismiss it, because you know how your clothes are supposed to fit, right? And especially if you don't have a scale and you haven't been weighing yourself, or you choose not to weigh yourself, because like, I'm not going to discourage myself. I know where I'm at. And I've done this so many times. And then your clothes start to get a little bit tighter. And then you start moving to the same size clothes, but now they're stretchy clothes. So they have a little more give to them. So now we're kind of fooling ourselves as to what size we're really in. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And been there, done that. All right. And I remember and even a couple weeks ago, I was putting on, I've been wearing these like stretchy pants, all right? And then I went to put on a pair of pants that didn't have stretch in them, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't have any give, but they were the same size as what I was wearing. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I can't button. What's going on? All of a sudden, it hits me. I'm like, maybe I gained a few pounds. Maybe I'm a little heavier than what I thought I was. Well, when I was at the gym like the last time or so, my husband was saying about how, you know, you're actually, Tracey, you know those 35-pound weights I'm lifting? You gotta lose that much weight plus 10 pounds. And so what I did was, when I was, look at this is 35, oh my goodness, right here, that's 35 pounds, that's heavy. I was sitting, and I'm gonna show you a clip of this one. I'm gonna be on the sit-up bench today, where you have something on your hands right here, and you've marked how much weight you wanna pull going forward on this sit-up thing. So I just thought, all right, I'll just put in 30 pounds there and see what, and all of a sudden I'm trying to move forward, I'm like, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this isn't even 40 pounds yet. And then when it went to 40 pounds, I mean, I really had to put some effort into that to move it. Oh my goodness, I could not get over how much weight 40 pounds was that I needed to take off. See, I could take that thing and just let go of it. Now I don't have that extra 40 that I'm pulling. But on our bodies, if we're having to lose that much or plus more, you gotta think, you're carrying that every single day, then you can't put it down. It's not like a weight that you can just drop it down. It's on your frame, it's on your legs, it's your heart is moving and having to support that extra weight. And that's why when people look at a really heavy person, they'll go, man, that's a person waiting for a heart attack, because that heart is having to support so much extra weight. They're thinking they've got this extra organ now, especially if you gain weight in your stomach like I do. I really gain it in my stomach, that your heart thinks they've got this extra organ, and so now it's pumping even harder and it's working overtime, and you're at serious risk for a heart attack. And when I went to pull that weight, that 40 pounds, when I was doing that sit-up thing, it just kind of hit me, oh my goodness, this is an awful lot of weight that I'm pulling around every single day that I can't put down. And that really, like with King David, to encourage his heart, that really encouraged my heart to want to keep moving forward, to want to do something every single day. Well, later on, I'm going to be going to the gym, and we'll take some clips there, and I'll see you guys there in a little bit. Okay guys, we're back at the gym, and what I was talking about, this is the machine I was talking about, where you sit here and then you pull these things right here, okay? And then you put down how much weight you want right here. Now, for me to lose 40 pounds, I had to put in 8 of these to equal to, it's like 41 pounds. Let me show you right there. See, it says 8. And that is 41 pounds. And guys, that is an awful lot to pull. It doesn't sound like a lot, but let me show you pulling down 40 pounds, okay? All right, so here we go, 40 pounds. That was 40 pounds. Okay guys, we're back again, and today was leg day at the gym, as well as doing those sit-up things that I was showing you earlier, and how much weight you're pulling around with you. Well, it was a great day today, and like I was saying, it's not how much you're doing, it's that you're doing something, so you develop a habit, right guys? So, since we're developing a habit, I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!